flow. Let's go, lose control. Step inside a little dance flow. Let's go, lose control. 3, 2, 1, drop it.
Hello and welcome to the first edition of the Digital Entertainment and Networking Club, also known as the Dean Club for short. This club will basically just be me producing videos at home and teaching you how to use photo editing software such as Photoshop or cheaper alternatives like Pixlr, which is free, that you can use online in a browser. But I will do most of my tutorials in Photoshop. So I'll do the tutorial here in Photoshop and then I'll move on to doing it in Pixlr in person and showing you how to do it there. So if you have Photoshop, that's great. If you don't, you can still do it for free. So it's mainly educational because Photoshop is a difficult thing to kind of wrap your head around. It's kind of like confusing for a lot of people, and I've been using it for quite a long time now, so I think I'd be qualified to help people out. So the first club is basically just going to be teaching you how to use the various select tools that are available. So I use Photoshop C14, the 2014 edition of Photoshop, and this one includes a magic wand tool, a quick selection tool, 3 lasso tools, the normal lasso, polygonal, and magnetic lasso, and then just basic object select tools. Alright, so let's get right into it. So I have an image here with a white background. This can be any image. We've all seen them. JPEGs with white backgrounds that you want to use with a transparent background, maybe in Discord as a emote, or other images that you would want to use with a custom background. And it's a lot easier to do if they have a transparent background. So what we're going to be doing first is removing the white background of an image. You can do this. The easiest way I would find to do this with a mouse would be with a magnetic lasso tool. So if you have a tablet and a pen, the lasso tool is probably going to get you a lot sharper results. But just for the sake of time, most people don't want to be spending a really long time selecting, and the polygonal lasso is really going to help you out there. The normal object select tools obviously aren't going to work because this image is not comprised of just a basic shape. And quick select, although it would probably work, it's not in free ones. It's exclusive to Photoshop, so it's not free, and it's less reliable. It's very fast, but it's less reliable. So I will teach you how to use the magnetic lasso. So the first thing I would usually do when I have an image here is I would zoom in right on down to the pixel level. So once you can see the pixels, it's kind of just like a process. Maybe I'm zoomed in a little bit too. Kind of just a process of going around with your magnetic lasso, how the magnetic lasso works is you click to create a point, and then as you move your cursor, it will drag a line from the point that you've just created, and clicking again will situate that line on the picture, and then you can make a second line, and so on. Going and get.
That's quite big. Impressive.
Now, when I made this file, I made it using the magnetic lasso tool, and you can get a lot of accuracy with it, but I kind of rushed it. But you can get a lot of accuracy with magnetic lasso if you really zoom in down to the pixel level and take your time with it. Just be patient. You might not be going as fast as me. That's perfectly fine. Doing this quite a while. So I'll make my selection. I'll speed this up.
Scatman's World.
Learn how to see in your fantasy. I'm calling
once you've once you've worked all your way around the image, all you have to do is click on the start of your original line to complete your selection. We'll render you a selection line around part of the image that you selected. So this is the bit we want. This is the face here. So you select your image, and then you would produce layer via copy. Once you have a layer via copy, you can blank out the original, and there you go. You have your image with no background. If you really want to, you can delete the layer, the original layer, and that would give you just that as your only layer. But from here, basically, you're done. If you want to neaten things up, like with lines across the top, what I would usually do is take the blur tool, neaten things up a little bit, the end of the hair. But these are just things that you would learn throughout using Photoshop for a while. They're not exactly necessary. They just make an image look a little bit better when you do that. And there you go. That is how you can remove a white background from an image and have a nice clean finish around the outside of it easily. So there you go. You can then from here and export your image, and make sure to export it as a PNG. If you export it as a JPEG, it'll automatically put a white background, as JPEGs are not able to process transparent pixels. So make sure when you save it as a PNG. So I'm just going to save it as sample image completed. And from there, you have your